Hey everyone, this is James coming to you. It's a little bit past 2 o'clock. We're doing our broadcast a little bit early only because I got a little bit of a obligation today. In about a half hour I have to go somewhere. Actually, I have to be somewhere, so we're going to do this really quick. It is Friday, May 5th, also known as Cinco de Mayo. So Friday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. It is 2:06 p.m. Let's quickly go through this. We went through this last night. We had a couple of stocks that we were kind of iffy about, so we're going to see what we're doing. And let's go jump into them right now. Look at that. BK got to $3,200 today. Okay, so let's quickly see what BK is doing. Okay, so now BK, we needed that to close below 47.50. Wasn't that right? Because we talked about it last night. Yeah, as long as it closes below 47.50, I get to get all that money free, and I don't have to worry about trying to figure out where the money's going to come from. So let's figure that one out. Now, how's that profit and loss? Okay, that's pretty good. BK at the moment is at 47.47. And let's quickly do a rundown on BK so we know where we're coming from. BK starts the year off at 39.50, goes sideways for about 6 months. Then towards the end of October, she jumps up from 39 into the $47 area, and then she'll be trading for the rest of the year, which is about another 5 or 6 months in that area. And right now she's at 47.47, and hopefully she will close below 47.50. That would be nice. That way we can make a little bit more money next week. But we're up so far $3,100 on BK, which is nice. I like that. CF, let's jump on CF, see what CF is doing at the moment. Okay, CF starts the year off at 30, 31, that area. It takes about a month or two for it to drop down to a $23, $24 area. Trades for about 5 or 6 months there. Then right around election time, everything else goes up at election, so this one might as well too. So right around election, she jumps from 24, make a high of the year, right around January 25th, around 36, 37. And then ever since that, it's been a slow decline to where she is today. And right now, today, she's at 28.57. Now let's see where we stand on CF. All right, CF, we have 928 stocks, and we sold 18 contracts. This is the one we wanted to stay below 27.50, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So we're going to get some kind of a mess by the end of the day, which means we're going to be bought out of one. We're going to have to come up with 900 shares somewhere. So we'll have to figure that one out come Monday, because I had 1,800 shares and I sold 18 contracts. Unfortunately, I forgot to cancel one of my positions, and I ended up selling 900 shares. So a little bit of a pickle, not very much. We're still up on that one. That's good. And Charles Schwab, let's take a look at that. SCHW, Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab started the year off right around the 27, 28 area. Makes a low of 24 right around July, beginning of July. Slowly goes up. Trades in a range of 31 for a couple of months. And right around election, she jumps from 31, settles into right around 40, 41, that area. She settled down to 39.96, where she is now. And let's see where we are with Schwab View Trades. Okay, we ended up buying 5,000 shares. Like I told you last night in our briefing last night, that we ended up buying 5,000 shares because of some of the positions that we carried last week. But we bought them at 38.50, which is okay. So, but now the stock's above 39, and we sold the 50 contracts, so we get an extra 50 cents per share, which is another $2,500 plus the dividend. Oh, I don't know if we collected the dividend on this one or not. I'm not sure. Anyway, this one's not doing a dividend next week, but it's doing it the week after, I believe. So we can probably jump into this one more time sometime next week, and we will probably look into that a little bit further. But we're good on this one, so we're good almost everywhere And TJX, we looked at that one last night. Nothing we can do about that. So that's this trading account here where we're doing the options, and everything basically looks fine except for CF. CF, we're going to end up shorting 900 shares. So we'll have to take care of that on Monday. All right, let's jump to the other trading account and see what that's doing. Basically, not much we can do here because we are still negative $17,000 because I'm not doing very good at that. So BMO, let's check it out one at a time. We have 600 shares of BMO. She starts the year off at the 62, 63 area, goes sideways for about 7 months. Right after the election, she jumps up to a $75 area, and she trades for about 5-6 months at 75. And now she dropped down to 70 where she is now. And we got BMO at 74.10. So we had quite a ways for it to go back up for us to cash out of that. Now we held it through the dividends. It didn't match or didn't meet our exit price. So we wanted to get that 2.5%. Excuse me. We get that 2.5% before everything changed, but we didn't get a chance to do that. And so we ended up collecting the dividend. We might have to carry it through another one until it reaches our target price of $74.12. Because what we did is we bought it 10 days ahead of time. We tried to get the 2.5% increase coming in, didn't actually hit it, so we ended up collecting the dividend. Now we're waiting for it to hit our sell price at $74.10, and it might take a while. So I'm not sure if we're going to do any options on this because this is not the trading option. This is not our option trading account. That was the other account I already showed you a minute ago. But we're going to stick it out and see how Bank of Montreal actually fares for the next couple of weeks and see if we can recoup the money on that one. And we're not going to sell at a loss because if we sell at a loss, it means we're going to lose money. And that's not the intention of what we're trying to do. What we're trying to do is invest in good, solid, dividends-paying companies that have historical performance of increasing their dividend payments. So BMO, or Bank of Montreal, give me a second, I'm answering this. As I was saying, we're trying to buy dividend stocks that have a good historical performance of increasing the dividend payments and have a good historical performance of going up just before the EX date. Doesn't always work, but for the most part it does, and that's why we have been doing it for a few years. Now, granted, we were at $19,000 profit for the year, which is about 19%. Now we're down to 6.8, which is still good, and we're not even halfway through the year. So if we're at 6.8 now, and you carry it off to the end of the year, most likely we're still going to hit our double digits in this trading account. But BMO, Bank of Montreal, we're going to hold on to a little bit and see what you do for the next couple of weeks. Let's quickly see what we can expect from the seasonality chart and see what that says. All right, seasonality shows us that we should have peaked out last week. We should have gotten out of last week, but we didn't. So she's going to drop for the next month or so. This is what it's done historically. This is what seasonality is. Seasonality is basically how has a stock reacted over the last year and the year before and the year before and the year before. I have my parameters set for 10 years because I want to look at 10 years worth of data. Because if I'm going to hold on to this company, I want to see how it is performed. And apparently, as you can see, it had its dividend payment right about here. And she's going to sink for a little bit. Maybe it could be because of it's May, everyone's getting out of school, it's a bank, everyone's taking their money, running away, going on vacations because you're in Canada. You're in Canada, it's June. I have no idea. Honestly, don't know why it goes down in that time of month. I should have been out last week. Didn't do it, got preoccupied, life happens. Sorry. I'm not going to sell at a loss. I'm going to show you how the whole thing's hang out with me, 6 months to a year. 6 months. By the end of the year, we want to be out of this position. If not, we'll keep collecting the dividends. Okay? Plain and simple. Now let's take a look at DFS and see what they're doing so I can move this along because I'm really supposed to be somewhere. DFS is the next one we're looking at. DFS. All right, DFS starts the year out trading in a range of the 55, 56 area. She goes right up to the election. The election, she goes from 57 up to 69. That's a $10 increase just because the president takes office. The president does his 100 days, and now here we are right here. Another down day. This is 11 down days in a row for DFS. Okay, Discover Financial. Now we're down 5,600 with them. What does it look seasonality-wise with DFS? Let's take a quick look. All right, so she's coming down, but historically, she's supposed to be uptrending. So I'm trying to figure out, wait a little bit, and then go and see if she actually continues the way she's been continuing for the last 10 years. So that's DFS. M, which is Macy's. As you can see, we bought Macy's quite a while ago. And Macy's is coming up. So we bought Macy's back in February, the third week of February, which in 2 weeks we should be buying, we should be collecting another dividend from Macy's. Okay, fine. So here's where she is now, going sideways for the past month. And here's the chart here, saying she should be going down, hit a base right about there, and then going back up again and then continuing sideways. So we really want to hit our target and get the heck out of Dodge. All right. Next, we have SKT. Tangent Factory Outlet. SKT looks like she should be peaking out in the next couple of days, or in the next week or so. So we're not too far off on SKT. We're at 28.60. We want to hit 32.90. Maybe we are. Who knows? But we did collect the dividends on SKT. We got into this one at the 12th of last month. We collected our dividend on the 30th. That was 14 extra shares, which is a tune of $400. A little bit less than 1% or 10%, something like that. All right, 1%. We're down 5,500 on this one. Walmart is the only one we seem to be up on, and I'm pretty sure 76.50. I want to get out of here and take my $1,000 now, only because they're paying their dividend on Monday. It means this thing's going to go down, and I don't have time to fart around. So let's get out of here. Cancel, replace order. Okay, get rid of the limit. Go to market. Market has to be a day order. Okay. And there we go. All right. It just filled at 76.48, which makes me a happy camper. Okay, so Walmart, we got a profit of close to $1,000 for the time that we held it. And that makes me a happy camper. So with that, see if I have any quick questions. There shouldn't be any because I didn't really tell anybody I was going to be here. And one person watching. Cool. Sorry if you have any questions. Let me know. If not, I'm out of here because I got to be somewhere else in like 15 minutes. So that being said, this is James from the 10-Minute Trader. Money Makes Life Easier and Dividend Stock Talk. Have any questions, just let me know. We're here to help you invest in your, let's get back to where we were. We're here to help you, sorry. We're here to help you invest with your trading account for double-digit returns. It's really not that difficult. It's a simple, easy trading strategy. We do nothing but dividend-paying stocks because absolute worst-case scenario, if the market falls apart, then we get to collect the dividends. And the company's been collecting dividends or paying out dividends for more than 25 years, right through 2008. They still increase the dividends anyway. Those are the only companies we look at. So even if the stock market goes down, you're still going to collect dividends. You're still going to have the cash flow. And let's see. It's hard to tell you what's going to happen in a bear market because we haven't had a bear market in so long, so it's very challenging. Anyway, this is James.